Today's cryptic crossword clue is wind primarily compared with fossil fuel. And I love this clue as a great example of how you're helped by assuming that the setter is trying to be very tricky, and particularly when they're trying to be very tricky with their definitions, because the definition is always at the start or the end of the clue. So it could be wind, or it could be fuel, or it could be fossil fuel. But here in context, we're thinking about wind turbines and we're thinking about fuel going into your car, perhaps. But if fuel was the definition, fuel can be understood as to power something, to feed it. So maybe we need to think about fuel in a different way. Or maybe the definition is wind, and in this case, the definition is wind. Maybe there's another way of thinking about wind, and I'll leave that with you for a moment while we look at the wordplay part of the clue, which is primarily compared with fossil fuel. Well, primarily is a good wordplay indicator for just taking the primary or the first letter of another word. So here it would just be taking the C from compared. And then if we pair C with a synonym for a fossil fuel, maybe that'll get us a 4-letter definition for wind. And a fossil fuel could be oil, that's 3 letters. And if you pair that with C, you get coil. And now we can see how the setter was trying to trick us, because the definition is not wind, it's wind. And if you wind something, you coil it.